This is a 2026 Ford F450 King Ranch, and I found it in the Argon Blue. Now, I borrowed this truck from Garff Ford. As of right now, it is available, but sometimes if you call in and wait, they do sell. So just text Ken to see if it's still available. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see the options and features, and then I'm going to discuss how I would build my King Ranch. At the very top is the description: Argon Blue Metallic, Java interior, short listing of your standard features, and then down below are all the options. So Argon Blue does cost an additional $395. High output is $3,500 because the standard output comes standard on this F450. Fifth wheel hitch kit, $1,745. All-weather mats, chrome package, FX4, and rapid heat is on this one too. Now you guys see Pro Power, but the snowplow prep and camper package is $305. We'll discuss that in a second, but just take a look at everything else. This one does have the sunroof, max recline seats, scales. Base price comes in at $93,890. Destination is $2,595 for a total price of $109,625. This is pretty much how I would build an F450 King Ranch. I don't like the marsh gray with this Argon Blue, so getting the chrome package deletes the two-tone, and of course you guys know Ford does not allow you to get that monochromatic look with this truck. Here's a question, Ford: when are you going to add the King Ranch trim as a package to the Platinum? Because I would like to see a $110,000 truck like this have LED headlights just like the Platinum and the LED tail lights with license plate lights. It's something small like that. I know that for some people it's not a big deal, but man, when you're spending this much money, I just want it all without the price going up. And this truck is more expensive than some of the Platinum Pluses I've done in the past, so there's that too. Now as you get a little bit closer, it does still have LED headlights, reflective style, and fog lights. Front parking sensors are there, black recovery hooks. Sorry the truck is super dirty, guys, but it's just that kind of a year right now. These trucks just get really dirty when it rains out here. But right here, check out that wide front track. Four-wheel drive comes standard, and the truck does have the upgraded liner. You guys know what kind of tires these are. These are the HDR5s, 3-peak rated, 225/70, 19.5, 3,970 pounds of capacity, G rated, and they're not everyone's favorite tire. 10 lug, as you can see there. Now when you get the chrome package, it does chrome out the door handles, and I believe the mirror caps get chromed out too. I can't remember if the two-tone trucks have chrome on the mirror caps. You guys see some of the lights here: accent light in amber, white light, and then turn signal right there. Here's that King Ranch badge. Power to pull running boards. If you unlock the truck, it does drop them down, or if you get close to it with the key. There's that keypad they brought back for you guys, and now you have to pay for it. Now the main reason why we get the FX4 package is to get the skid plates. That's the main reason why we get it, simply because going down the highway, it's very possible that something can jump up and hit that tank and damage it. And then here's where we're going to fill up at. These are high flow, so if you go to a truck stop, you don't have to worry about it keep turning off. And then here's that suspension. Not much of a difference between this and the F350. Fifth wheel prep package, you can see it right there. And then here's a little bit more brown on those rear wheels. More chrome out back, and then you have the applique that says King Ranch. That's what's nice about this truck too, is you do get its specialty for that tailgate. Clearance lights because it's a dually, and incandescent license plate lights. Class 5 hitch, 3-inch receiver. And then there's your rear diff. It's a 430 with a limited slip. Spare tire. Let's go ahead and drop this down. At least they give you the power tailgate with the step built in right there. And if you step up in here, I'm not gonna go all the way. You can see the fifth wheel hitch. That was the $1,700 option. Fifth wheel prep package. 2,000 watts of power in the bed. You have your camera above the bed, LED light there too, and this does have the twin panel. And right here, can't get this on a Lariat, so that is one advantage. And then here's a side view of the truck. 500 horsepower, 1,200 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes through the 10R140 10-speed transmission. As I said earlier, 430 rear. This engine is truly the best. No one has been able to catch up. And I've been hearing big displacement diesels are coming soon. You guys know this truck does have a 16.2 to 1 compression, uses 10W30 oil standard, and you got to get my Banks promo code and get that upgrade for the map sensor, and the cold air intake is a good option to get too. I do plan on driving this truck to see how it rides with the camper package, but you guys see, this is truly the best truck if you like that cowboy look. And out back, tons of leather, 60/40 bench in the rear. You guys see right there, outboard heated seats, USBs, power plugs, twin panel up there, brown roof, perforated leather. And look how wide that seat cushion is. Now if you start it up, you have the push button for that. And check out that cover there. You have a wrench right there. Unfortunately, they don't have the camper package paper in here. That's so sad. I don't know why those are going missing. Last truck I did that had a camper package didn't have in here. A little bit of chrome right there. Just above here. Place for your shades. Home link is right there. Heads up display. 12-inch. Bed views right there. And then we haven't shown this in a while, so I figure let's go ahead and do it now. Oh, it's right there. It does show you the payload, but I'll show you the yellow sticker too. And onboard power. Running boards can be adjusted too. Approach detection, you can turn that off too if you like. What else? Here's all your controls down below. Above the screen, dual stage exhaust, brake, downhill assist. My favorite thing about this truck is gauges. However, they don't show you any temperatures for your exhaust. So that's why you have to go ahead and use my promo code also for that gauge that Banks gives you. It pretty much mounts on here and it looks like it comes from the factory. So let's go ahead and drive this truck really quickly, and when we get back I'll show you guys the payload. Let's see if you guys hear this. Okay, never mind. The fifth wheel hitch is kind of making some noises back there. I wonder if it needs to be locked in somehow. I don't think I've ever heard that much noise from it. I love the brake feel on this truck too. So this road is pretty bumpy. I don't notice a difference. Every time I drive these trucks with the camper package, I know people say that I don't notice any difference in how this feels on the road. I mean, I'm driving in the city too, looking for bumps to hit, and yeah, it doesn't feel any harsher. Right here is a bump. Nothing. It's not bad. I know that people say that it's rougher, but I cannot tell the difference. If you don't like the way this truck rides, you would never buy it. But if you want to buy an F450 and you want the ride to be somewhat comfortable, I think that this truck is completely fine the way it is. I don't notice any difference with the camper package. Every time I drive them, I always try to see if there's a difference, and I just drove a truck with it, and then I drove an F350 without it, and I did notice a difference between F350 with and without camper package. But for the F450, there is no difference. Gross axle weight rating does get upgraded on this truck at 6,000 pounds. The rear is 9,900 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is 14,000. Wheels are 19.5 by 6 wide. If you guys see, the axle code's a 4L. 4,646 pounds of payload, 90 psi out front. The rear is 80 psi. So when you get the fifth wheel hitch, that does lower the payload a little bit. So that's already configured in the numbers. So now all you gotta do is figure out your pin weight for your trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I said, this truck's available for sale. Be sure to ask for Ken if you do decide you want to buy. And let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you like the King Ranch with the chrome package with the Argon blue, or would you choose the Marsh gray? I think the Marsh gray for me is a little wonky on this color. So yeah, I think the chrome package is the way to go for me.